I promised you this, and this is my favorite part. Y'all know I love to shop. If anybody really knows me personally, I mean, I'm an HSN freak. I just love to go shopping, and especially like to do it online, through the television, any other way but going to the stores, even though I know the stores are worth it. And even though we're local here in Dallas, there are, I think, Universal stores that are probably carrying the same thing. So whatever we're talking about that is a regular retail store is going to be in the Dallas area and the other. But the person we're about to talk to, her name is Isabel Morales, and I met her at a Fashion 2.0 meetup. And I just, Roger was talking about how people just mesh, and when I met her, I was really taken with her passion for fashion and what she's trying to do to help people market their businesses. She works with fashion designers and companies, but she really loves fashion. So she has a really neat blog, and I'm always following it, and talks about some events here, and I've followed it and gone to some of them. So I asked her to come on the show because she's always talking about what the deals that are out there. She has a real pulse on it, and she's smart, and she's young. Her name is Isabel. On Facebook, she's Isabel StyleGeek Morales. So welcome to the show, Isabel.
Hi.
Now I want you to be sure go into the microphone there.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I'm not very good with microphones, I won't lie.
But and a little bit having you come on today. She's been doing some research for us, haven't you?
Yeah. To start off, if it was okay, we could do a little bit of some Thanksgiving dresses.
Yes.
What you should wear, maybe.
And we're talking about Thanksgiving dressing. We're not talking about with cranberry sauce.
No.
We're talking about what you're going to wear at the table.
That might be a faux pas if you decided to wear cranberry sauce.
Even though, wait a minute,
Even though Lady Gaga did the meat dress.
Yes.
We could get away with proteins. I don't know if cranberry, would make a great dress.
You know what? I mean, that was unique.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a little bit different, but I know a lot of people try to mimic it, come Halloween, but they were doing estimates that you would probably spend more than $1,000 trying to recreate the dress.
Okay, not in the meat, just trying to.
No, just in the meat.
Wow.
She was wearing about $1,000 worth of meat.
Wow. I didn't ever think about it that way, and it wasn't going to be good the next day. It's not like you're going to eat it. So, tell us what you found.
Okay, well, to start off, the holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving's the next one coming for next week. And, Jimmy, if you could, the first dress, it's a bit of a sweater dress. Those are really popular, just depending. And if let's say you're going for the first time with your significant other.
I need to wear leggings with that thing. It looks a little short.
Well, yeah, leggings or jeggings, which was the new trend for this past year. There are jeans and leggings put into one.
Really?
Yeah. So,
okay.
For that dress, let's say your boyfriend says, my family's not really into dressing up. You can wear whatever you want. That's a cue to just put on something casual, but something really nice. Okay. You don't want to overdress, which is why the sweater dress is perfect. It's got a little bit of drape, and that was really popular for for the fall, and maybe going into next year. It's a little bit of drape, a little bit away from the body. Okay, so the next one, let's say you do have to dress it up a little bit.
Okay.
You're trying to show off, but not too much. There is one fabric that a lot of people are scared of. It's velvet. If you could show the next dress.
Oh.
Yeah, velvet is a little bit hard to pull off. Not a lot of people like it because it's so body conscious.
But actually, oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah, it adds that bit of warmth that you might want with, the holidays. It's a warm family time. Velvet, it's a kind of a bit of a warm fabric, and it's just pretty.
It's warm, and you could add some accessories like a scarf or a. Well, I mean, that's kind of short sleeve for the wintertime.
Well, that's the great thing about, a short sleeve dress. You just add a cardigan over it, a small sweater.
Yeah.
And suddenly, it's not so dressy anymore. It's toned down a little bit. And you don't want to over accessorize a velvet dress either, especially if it's just dinner with his parents.
Okay,
so the next trend I wanted to cover was lace. And if you know anything about lace, it can become slutty really fast. But
Ooh.
with this dress, you could always, um, like I was saying, just throw on some opaque tights underneath or a nice sweater, and you've toned it down, but still you're able to show off. That way, come next year, they're talking about what you were wearing, not how bad your haircut was.
Oh, okay, that's pretty.
Yeah. And then the next dress is animal print. And this is another one of those things that could look really slutty really fast. It can, if you've ever gone to the clubs, if you've ever gone out and you've seen a woman with a tight leopard print dress, that's not the image you want to convey during your first Thanksgiving dinner, but you do want to be noticed. You want to be remembered.
I like animal print. And you know what? It never goes out.
It never goes out. It goes, I think it goes through phases where it just kind of drops out a little bit. Not everybody's wearing it, but then like this fall
Time, it just comes back
Oh, yeah.
every year. And I have a really nice leopard. I don't have any real fur pieces because I don't believe in it. But I love the I have a big blue, fluffy, it's not an animal print, but it's a big fluffy coat. And I wear that, and it just kind of adds a zinger, to it. And but the leopard can work in business or anywhere.
Yeah, and if you want to keep it business, I recommend the 3/4 sleeve. It's not too short, and it's not too long to where, you'll get hot in it really easily.
Okay.
And last but not least, if you really want to go safe, they say you should always wear your little black dress, the LBD. Next picture. And I think if you're going to wear your little black dress, especially when you're first meeting somebody, you want a little black dress that kind of expresses who you are. That, it's got little accents. If you're kind of quirky, it's a little black dress with quirky accents. If you're really sleek and polished, buy that one dress that's got the style lines in it. But the main thing about if this is your first Thanksgiving dinner with somebody's parents or you want to be remembered.
I love the shirt that she's got
on. I think these dresses,
yeah.
the dresses would for sure make them remember you. And hey, if y'all break up, it's like, why did you break up with the girl who had such a great style?
What's your favorite one of the dresses there, Jimmy?
I like this one. This one looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this one.
Just black.
Yeah, I'm always kind of attracted to black, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you like girls with simpler style, or?
Usually I would say, yeah. Usually I like a simpler style. I don't know. It depends. It depends what the occasion is. Like if we're just like hanging out or.
Well, I like that first dress for that. That one was pretty comfortable, but
Yeah.
that black dress, the velvet one's pretty too.
And with the fall, if any of the dresses seem too short, just throw on a pair of leggings or tights underneath it, and it completes the look. That's the great thing about short dresses. And I was actually going to ask Jimmy, let's say you were taking a girl out to meet your parents for the first Thanksgiving. Which dress do you think you'd want her to wear?
I would say probably the velvet. Maybe the velvet one. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go back through them, I think.
Depends on what your family was doing at the time. If they're having a hot dog thing, wearing velvet might be.
Yeah.
Are you going to go see your family at all Thanksgiving?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
But it's not like I don't have one of those families that it's really I'm hesitant to bring anybody home. So it's not like I'm really too worried.
Well,
about
I
that
know
kind
at
of stuff.
Christmas we dress up for Christmas Day, and Thanksgiving when we show up we do dress nice.
Yeah.
And when someone is meeting your family, or you're invited somewhere, I think you owe it, unless they tell you just, hey, we're going to be sitting around with a buffet watching a football game, that you should dress up because it shows respect for being there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whatever. When dressing up to any occasion, especially if you got invited, the most respect is first off your manners, and then second the way you dress, because the way you dress presents a lot about the way you think about them. It's better sometimes to overdress than underdress.
Because when someone takes a lot of trouble, you
Yeah.
notice it.
Of course.
And it doesn't have to be expensive.
It doesn't have to be expensive either. I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at some of the dresses on there, they're from Macy's, and Guess came out with a new sub-brand. and those are pretty inexpensive as well. So you don't
Okay.
have to spend a lot, but just look good if this is an invite kind of Thanksgiving dinner.
And if you're my age, avoid the moo-moo.
Please
Yeah,
avoid the
moo-moo.
moo-moo.
Don't, be your mama, but you don't want to be called moo-moo. So please avoid the moo-moo. But and if you're cooking, there's nothing wrong, because you don't want, to be dressed up, is have a really good looking apron that you can wear.
Oh yeah, the kiss the cook aprons.
Oh yeah, as well, something that's nice. And but I know that getting family together, and that my dad has a shirt he wears every year that doesn't have turkeys on it, but it's got the same print. He just wears it at Christmas, so it's lasted forever. We're not Christmas yet, but I think he's going to wear his Thanksgiving shirt, and I can bet you I know which one he'll wear.
Oh yeah, and you always do have that token person that wears a Thanksgiving, a turkey
And
day shirt.
what do you think about people getting that? I mean, they do have the fall thing, and you could wear them. I guess you'd have to be older, or maybe a kid, younger, where they're doing it. But certainly, they have some beautiful items that are made in the fall to celebrate the holidays, and you can get some pretty ones. And
are you talking like the shirts with the turkey print on them?
well, something, maybe the fall leaves or something like that. That would be pretty, because
I've seen some things printed with fall leaves. I always think they put it on I guess you could say, the ugliest sweaters. You've heard the term ugly sweater print. And then your head automatically goes to that sweater that's got all the little leaves on it. Well, I think if they were able to pull off the little leaves print on a cute tunic dress, it might be doable.
well, I guess you could get the scarf that has the leaves and leave
for
the sweater alone.
Oh,
right?
yeah. We're back into scarf weather, and that's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah. Okay. So what else have we got here?
Well, right after Thanksgiving, a lot of people, they stay up all night because of Black Friday, one of the biggest, I think it is the biggest shopping day of the year. You get all your specials, and I wanted to recommend a website for everybody out there. It was blackfriday2010.com, and it's the way it's spelled, blackfriday2010.com, and they get all the ads in before everybody else, and you can flip through them.
Okay.
But I found a couple of things that I personally was very attracted to, because when you do Black Friday, a lot of the times it's the same old. TVs half off, boots half off. A lot of things are pretty standard for Black Friday. But I was looking at Best Buy. I'm also a big gadget geek. On top of fashion, I like random gadgets. Anything
And that's
shiny
those
with
make
lights.
good gifts. Let's face
Yeah,
it.
they
Those
do.
make and for any age. I mean, I think that everybody enjoys something that's kind of neat and that's timely out there.
Yeah. Well, first off, from Best Buy, I found a Polaroid instant mobile printer, if you want to show it. And that basically, if you have Bluetooth on your phone, which most phones these days do have Bluetooth, you can automatically print the pictures from your phone, because if you're like me, every now and then you take a really good picture and you're like, yeah, I'd love to print that out. The biggest one is I always get really good pictures of me and my girlfriend, and I've bought 2 or 3 frames. And
Wait a
they're
minute. So
sitting
you
blank.
carry that with you, and it works like
Yeah.
when you used to do the Polaroid camera, and you
Yeah.
could do a Polaroid.
So it just takes the Bluetooth signal and prints out a little 2x3 picture, and that's about the size of a business card. If you're not looking for anything big, and
But
I
you're
think
at a party.
lately-
I mean, that was
yeah.
one of the fun about Polaroids. It was an instant camera.
Yeah, so this brings that,
that-
instant,
yeah.
the instantaneous camera back to the
That's
parties, back
neat.
to everywhere.
And that's only $19
Yeah,
or $20.
it's only $20. It's more than half off, and so I think that'd be one thing I'd stand in line for if I had to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.